Podketeers.
Hey everyone, I'm Andrew, and thank you for joining me for the 100th episode of Quizneyland. We are here for our 100th episode. We got Heyzen and Melissa of Podketeers fame, and we're here to, how shall we put it, stump the chump.
To see me horribly dance.
See you horribly. If you're watching the video episode
my
of this,
Kylo Ren-like setup over here.
Yeah, it's nice and dark. Quizneyland's red, so it's all red and evil.
I think it's too red. Is it too red?
Do whatever you want. I don't care.
Okay, while you continue with the intro,
you're gonna play with your lights.
Yeah.
So 100 episodes of Quizneyland. The title, I think we're just gonna call this episode 100 "Stump the Chump." And no, but not really. We're just gonna try and stump him. That the chump being me. So
I was like, I thought it was about you and not me.
No, it's me. I'm the chump, and you guys are going to try and stump me. Yeah, the format of this is we've collected listener and friends and family questions, and Heyzen and Melissa have them, and they will be asking me these questions and see if I know them. Some of them may have hints. Some of them may not have hints. Heyzen may have came up with some hints. I don't know. We didn't really talk about this much before we started, so it's just kind of fun.
A lot of it's going to be loose and a surprise.
Loosey-goosey, baby.
Loosey-goosey.
So, yeah, it's 100 episodes. Why not have a little bit of fun with it? So I want to preemptively thank everybody who sent questions in. I'm sure they're going to be great unless they're not, but I'm sure they're fine.
Actually, all the questions were really good.
Well, that's
Yeah.
good.
I don't know about mine, but I gave you questions. They're in here.
Well, that's great, and I appreciate you curating all the questions and doing all the back end work on that too. So I didn't have to try and hide from the emails.
I gotta say, it was really fun coming up with. I ended up with 2 questions in the end.
Okay.
I was really struggling to do one for a little bit, and then I remembered that I had this old document with a bunch of bullet points of stuff that I eventually wanted to cover on Podketeers.
Oh.
And I was like, I'm going to pull from there. And exactly, it was total jackpot. So I pulled a couple from there. And it still leaves us a bunch of stuff we can ultimately talk about on Podketeers and or send you for more Quizneyland episodes.
Well, and then just in a few episodes is going to be our 4-year anniversary. So we'll do what we do that. We reading 3 questions each or whatever we did last time.
Yes.
Megasode.
All right.
So yeah, that's all coming along.
For the Megasode then.
There you go.
Fantastic.
But if y'all are ready, why don't we just get to it?
All right. I decided I'm going to leave the Kylo Ren look.
Okay.
It fits the Disney adult shirt. I'm also sporting the Quizneyland shirt.
There we go.
So, got to represent.
I see red and yellow. That's perfect because it's Quizneyland.
There you go.
I mean, it's...
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I could do yellow and green down... Do I have a yellow on this one? Oh, that's close enough.
There you
There
go.
you go.
It's as close as it's going to get.
I have to try, and I'll tell everybody I am not Googling anything. I'm not just gonna hold my hands up in the air to not look like I'm Googling, but I am not just the whole time. Okay, Google, what's the... Oh, my phone actually did it. It heard me.
Oh, no.
Shut
Anyway.
it down.
There we go. There's nothing up.
Shut it down. All right, here we go.
All right.
So, in true Quizneyland fashion, I have to try to do this justice. There's times that Andrew tries to fill in for me when I'm just not feeling it over on Podketeers. So, I'm gonna try to do this justice. All right, you ready?
Ready.
So, here at the Quizneyland quiz, I'll be asking you multiple trivia questions of increasing difficulty submitted by you, our listeners and viewers, and of course some by us. You'll have about 20 seconds to come up with your answer. If you haven't figured it out about halfway through, I'll provide you with a hint. If you don't get the answer right, well, at least you'll learn something. Did I get it right?
You did. I think we're gonna... I'm just gonna say right off the bat, I think we might want to extend that 20 seconds a little.
Oh, we're
bit.
totally going to.
Okay.
I wanted to put a little notice on there.
Caveat.
Yeah, because when you're doing Quizneyland, you only do this twice, right? So you get the 20 seconds. The format is
three
very
questions at the thing.
Yeah,
it's
right.
just bump,
Sorry,
bump,
three
bump.
questions. It's very formulaic, but you got the 20 seconds in between, or the 10, and then 10, and then you get your answer and everything.
Yep.
Adding the mute, I thought about it and I was like, if we do that for every question and add the doot, 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 it's going to get old really fast.
Right.
So we're going to do this Megasode style. It's going to be loosey-goosey on the time frame, except for rapid fire.
Oh,
Yeah, he's got a rapid fire at the end.
Yes, if you had an opportunity to listen to one of the last 2 Podketeers episodes, I told Andrew that I wanted to do a rapid fire question like set for him. And originally the goal for rapid fire was to make them super hard trivia to see how many you could get in like 1 or 2 minutes. And then I thought, that's ridiculous. That's just it. That's not going to go well for any of us. So
wrong.
Instead,
Wrong.
Right. So instead, I made them. Hold on, something's about to fall. Hold on. Give me just
Timber
a second here.
coming down. I'm falling. Timber.
Sorry about that. That's what happens when you're live. So instead of giving you super hard questions, they're all fairly simple. Like they're all going to be stuff
general
that you know,
Disney
like
knowledge
general
stuff.
Disney knowledge, exactly. But I have like 40 of them to see how many you can get like super quick within a minute. All right. So that's going to come later in the episode. We are going to kick off our first question sent in by Sam. The question is, in 1969, what black and white animated film, which is less than 2 minutes long, featured a well-known Disney character? Can you name the character and the movie?
In 1969, a 2-minute black and white
less than 2
animated
minute
film.
Black and white animated
1969.
Boop, 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 boop.
Don't do that to me. I want to suss this out. Because here's the thing. If I was listening to Quizneyland and if this was me, I would be pausing the episode to think about it before
You cheat out.
That's not
it. Do that.
Why would I do that?
10 seconds, sir, between hints.
You have 10 seconds to pause before you get the hint. I want to think about this.
All right.
So, okay, can you read it one more time for me,
Absolutely.
please?
In 1969, there was a black and white animated film less than 2 minutes long, which featured a well-known Disney character. Can you name the character and the movie? I improvised the question there, changed it up a little bit to make it a little bit easier to understand.
Name the character and the movie.
Let me know when you want hint number 1.
Sure. The only thing I can think of that is a black and white animated film is, I think this may be a little too early, is Frankenweenie, the original Tim Burton short Frankenweenie. I know a lot of his stuff was, he did that in black and white. But I don't think I want to lock that in, so I will take that first hint.
Okay. Hint number 1. This was not an authorized Disney film.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
learning. Frankenweenie was, I believe, like weirdly purchased or something by it was like Tim Burton's like kind of calling card film, if I remember correctly, so it might not be that. A not sanctioned black and white animated film. I got nothing.
I got a second hint.
All right, let's get that second hint in here.
All right, second hint is the supporting character is in other films with an ape.
With an ape?
I know. What?
Black and white an ape in supporting. So the ape is the main character in these other films? Is that how that hint is?
Some would say.
And the character
Some would
that's
say the supporting character in this film is the main character.
Whew. Ape makes me think Tarzan, but I would call Tarzan the main character. An ape. You know what? Jeez Louise.
People need to watch the YouTube because Andrew is literally looking like he's really going. Like you can see.
I
the
feel
gears.
like here. I'm gonna ask you a weird question. Is this something I should know? Do you feel like this is something?
Here's the thing. That is almost an unfair and invalid question when it comes to your knowledge base, because you know such obscure things that the answer to that question is maybe.
I feel worried for myself if you ordered these in increasing difficulty.
They're not. Actually, they're not in increasing difficulty.
Okay.
I know I said that as part of the intro because you say it
that's
in your
what
intro,
I say. Right.
But they're all kind of just randomly inserted.
Randomly aside. Okay.
Yeah.
An ape, unsanctioned Disney animated.
Sam's was just the first question we got, so I just.
All right.
It as
Well,
the
thank
first
you,
one,
Sam, for sending that in. You know what? I'm gonna have to give up on this one. I have. I really want to give a guess.
Give a guess.
But I don't know what to guess.
Sometimes your first gut instinct is right.
Let me give you a hint number 3.
Made up Heyzen hint.
Made up Heyzen hint number 3. And Mel, if you want to take a crack at this one, take a crack at it.
Sure. Yes.
Hint number 3 is Twitter-pated.
Huh?
Well, Twitter-pated is from Bambi.
It is from Bambi.
But
I'm stumped.
so the character
this was
must
a good
be,
one. This one
so the
kinda
character,
got me too.
I guess the character is Bambi. I'm gonna throw in the towel on this one. Great job, Sam, on your question. This is ridiculous. Let's hear what we got, Heyzen.
The answer, or sorry, time's up. The answer is the answer is Bambi meets Godzilla.
Oh!
The short film, again, less than 2 minutes long, was a student film produced by Marv Newland. And while the majority of the film is basically credits rolling about him making the film, and Bambi like eating grass, the opening credits at the end of it, Godzilla's foot is just seen going whap, and let's just call it interacting with Bambi.
I've seen this. I just looked it up. I've seen this foot before.
Really?
But didn't have any what's funny is I was actually looking into other Disney related Godzilla stuff a little while ago, and I didn't come across this, which is crazy.
Cool. That's
yeah. So great job. Thank you for your question. I stumped the chump being me.
That was a great one, Sam. Thank you. Okay, the next question is from Kurt.
Kurt. I'm going to say Kurt. Kurt wrote the music for the Quizneyland intro and all the doo-doo-doo-doo-doots and the endings, everything. Kurt from Cirque du Masque wrote the theme. I'll tell a story about the theme really quick. The theme is inspired by a 10-second piece of music from that's in Roger Rabbit's cartoon Spin. So there's just this part. It's this bass line, and that's what I gave to Kurt. I was like, from here to here, this 10 seconds, can you do something off of this? And made the Quizneyland theme. And
Please
it's
tell me you recorded the doody doody doo doo doo.
No, I'm pretty sure I sent a link to the clip, but I said from 37 seconds to 45 seconds.
Well, I mean, you have audio now, Heyzen.
And then
I'm gonna make that my ringtone for Andy.
And then the timer music was as we need Jeopardy music, but that's not Jeopardy music. So that's kind of, it's in the style of what Kurt does, plus also the Quizneyland theme. I always think it kind of sounds like Rugrats a little bit. The do in the background, the doos, which I really like. So
I like it.
Thank you, Kurt, for sending in a in a question. Let's hear it.
And giving us the memorable theme.
Yes, the Quizneyland theme.
I love it. All right, so Kurt's question is, name all the possible songs playable in the Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind roller coaster at Disney World.
Oh,
bonus points if you can name the artists.
Okay,
There's 2 hints for this one.
There are 6 songs.
There are 6 songs. That's hint number 1.
Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Conga. Oh, jeez. What's funny? It's very funny. Today, I watched a video of a guy trying to get all of every song in one day.
I'm gonna give you hint number 2 because it's gonna help you.
Okay.
This is a hint from me.
From Heyzen.
I've never heard any of these songs while on the attraction.
Well, you've never been on the attraction.
That's why I've never heard it. I hope that helps.
Okay. Come on,
you got 2 of them so far.
I know I got 2 of them. Those are the 2 that I think are... Conga, I believe people get very frequently.
I'm going to ask you a question, but I'm going to ask it musically. I'm going to give you a little hint here.
All right.
That's going to help you figure one of them out.
Ready? Sure.
Do you remember...
Okay, yeah, September. This is September. That's okay. So Conga is. I'll try to get the artist too. So Conga is Gloria Estefan and the Miami Sound Machine. September is Earth, Wind, and Fire. Everybody Wants to Rule the World.
Not Avatar related, by the way. Just Earth, Wind, and Fire elements on their own.
Those will be. That's Avatar 6, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Right.
Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Is that the Clash? No, but is there a Clash song in the list? No, it's not the Clash. Okay. Was that supposed to?
That's a good hint.
I'll figure it out.
I'll just tell you, it's Tears for Fears. I'll give it to
Tears for Fears. There is...
This is our game. We'll play how we want.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Jeez, I just heard them all today. And I can... Let's see.
Would it help if I said... Mine? I
Ran by a flock... is I Ran a flock of seagulls?
I ran so far away.
Okay.
Yeah, flock of seagulls, yeah.
I ran, parenthesis, so far away, a flock of seagulls. That was a very bizarre hit that made me get
awesome.
it. Well, I mean, it's weird because they're in here, and it's just the trigger. It's the triggering of them. So that's 4, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I want to... No, I don't... Because there was no more hints, right? There was the Heyzen hint and then
I'll give you Heyzen hints. It's fine.
Okay.
Sometimes those are fun.
I mean, you're being stumped, so...
that's the whole point. I mean, I guess 4 is pretty good for a ride I've never been on.
That's what I'm saying.
Or 3 that I got, or 2. I got 2 all by my lonesome.
Honestly, I only knew one of these because I saw a vlog about it where somebody wrote it. Mm-hmm. And after that, I was like, cool, that's probably the only song I would ever get if I wrote it.
It's not like Blue Suede Shoes, right? There's not like an Elvis song.
Nah. You want me to give you another hint that
would
hopefully trigger the title?
Sure, let's do it.
By giving you another hint?
Sure, let's do these weird Heyzen hints.
Do the Hustle.
Oh.
But it's not the song Do the Hustle.
It's not the Hustle. But it should give you enough of a hint.
I don't know, that might have just threw me off a little more. Do the Hustle.
What type of music is the Hustle?
The Hustle's a disco song. Disco Inferno.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
Disco Inferno is... I'll never get who sings Disco Inferno.
Most people that like the song don't know who sings it. It's the Tramps.
The Tramps.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I forgot too.
All right, just to get through this a little more, What's
Final
my
hint?
last Heyzen hint?
Last Heyzen hint is I'm a brunette.
Okay.
I'm off.
Not
no. Hold on. I got it. Oh, jeez. I'm saying I'm saying the wrong song in my head, which is screwing me up. Is it One Way or Another?
Yes, it is.
By Blondie.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
You got him.
I was like, you said Blondie, and the first thing that popped in my head, which is wrong, is Girls Just Want to Have Fun. And I was like, that's completely wrong, but that's the first thing that popped in my head.
Yeah.
But they're related because the band I used to work for did both of them like back to back a lot of the time. So I'm just like, I know these. So, yeah, that was insane. Thank you, Kurt. You did stump me. I got two. I feel like I got 2 out of 6. No hints required.
Yep.
But they were all in there with
you
with
do
the little.
have like a Rolodex of music information in your head.
You could see because I had the headphones on, but there was smoke coming out of my ears.
Yes, there is.
The brain was just
Flames.
chugging along in there.
Oh, that was fantastic. All right. Our next question is actually a video entry.
Oh! Somebody sent a video.
Somebody
Fantastic.
sent in a video. I think you will recognize the strapping young lad in this video and his co-pilot, so to speak.
It's Larry. Except there's no audio, Heyzen. I can't hear it.
What do you mean there's
We
no
didn't
audio?
test this. Well, Larry's here, and he's got
All
Chubs.
right, hold on. Let me fix it so we can get some audio.
I was just at Disneyland, and I bumped into Larry and Rebecca
You
just
did?
walking through DCA. Yeah, we were on our way one way and just happened to run into him. It was nice to see him for half a
Oh,
second.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, let me share the video this way. Your browser has blocked your screen.
That's rude.
That's super rude. Here we go.
Andrew, I got a
There we
question
go.
for you, bud. A little bit washed out with the sun here, but I just wanted to say, me and my bud here live stream at the parks. I wanted to ask you a question, kind of a weird one, a weird random question for you. Rockin' the Parks, one of my favorite random Disney things, and if you know Andrew, he knows random Disney knowledge. They're on Quizneyland, y'all. When was that launched at Disneyland, and what parks? And then bonus question, what band's music was used for Rockin' the Parks? Appreciate you guys. Thank you for 100 episodes of Quizneyland. Always some love from Goofy Guys Adventures and Larry.
And Chubs
And Chubbs.
on his
Chubs.
shoulder.
Eight
All
cut
right.
off.
Rockin' the Parks. Getting the year is going to be the hardest part. So, Rockin' the Parks took place both at Disneyland and Disney California Adventure. Rockin' Space Mountain, Rockin' California Adventure.
California Screamin'.
California Screamin'. Sorry, yes, California Screamin'. California Screamin'. So they were both Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yes, they were.
And now I have to remember the 2 Red Hot Chili Pepper songs, which I think I might have covered this before on Quizneyland. I can't remember. I did cover the... there was at one point... Space Mountain was going to be... There was this whole plan about Rocket Mountain versus Space Mountain. And there's all this other stuff. That's in a past episode. The problem is I don't listen to the Red Hot Chili Peppers very often. So was Give It Away one of the songs?
That's actually
the
a
one
good
I
guess.
know. There's one something like about fly or something along those lines. Learn to fly.
No, that's Foo Fighters.
Fly like an eagle.
That is...
No, I'm just
Fly like an
Seal?
eagle. Yes, Seal. Fly like an eagle. Not it. though. I could tell you. I mean, if I sing the lyric, it basically gives away the song title.
Can you hum a little bit of it? That doesn't help me any. The problem is I don't know Red Hot Chili Pepper songs. Okay. I don't know what that song's called. It's not like how is that something long, something.
I'll tell you what they are.
Okay.
Because honestly, I'll tell you the truth, man. I forgot this happened, and it's actually not rockin' in the parks. It's rockin' both parks.
Rockin' both parks.
The actual event. It took place in 2007.
Oh, I was gonna guess that. You gave it to me before I got to guess it. That's okay.
Sorry.
I was gonna guess 2008, so I would have been wrong.
Yeah,
well, you were super
would have
close,
been close.
Yeah.
I just knew it was like, okay, it's after DCA opened, but like kind of before the like redo stuff was kind of my way into that. So the two songs are that Larry stumped me with.
For Rockin' Space Mountain, they used an edited version of the song Higher Ground. And then for Rockin' California Screaming, they used a remix version of Around the World.
Okay. Never would have got there. I'm just going to say it right now. I don't know Red Hot Chili Pepper songs.
Dude.
I knew Give It Away. Is that even the name of that song?
It is one of their songs.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
And I think I know that one because Weird Al did something with it at one point.
Yes, he did.
They did the Flintstones.
Because of
Yabba dabba 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 do now. Yabba dabba dabba.
That's funny.
So yes, thank you, Larry and Chubbs. I mean, I never would have got those songs.
As a matter of fact, I actually have this photo that I was able to find online. Oh, hold on. Let me remove Larry here. Let me add.
Yep, Mickey Mouse with the
speaker
like in the shape of speakers.
Yeah.
Rocking both parks with the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah. Believe it or not, when we were designing the original Podketeers logo, this was we had a similar concept with these speakers for face and ears when we first started playing with the logo.
Very cool. Yeah, that was that I knew that it existed. It was before my time of actually like regularly going. I went when I was a kid, and then I had a big break, and then started going again around 2010. So just like right before my time going.
Nice. All right. Our next question is from our pal Jason over at Walt Disney World. This one.
Rest in peace, Andrew.
I think you might know it, actually.
All right, let's see.
I did not know this one. This was another one that when he sent it to me, I was like, whoa, what? And then I made another comment, but if I gave you the comment, you would know what it is. So I'll tell you the comment after.
Tell me afterwards.
All right, so the question is, what creepy Liberty Square relic can be found inside of the Hall of Presidents, tying the attraction and the area to its revolutionary time period theming?
So this is like an actual, like, historic artifact or a facsimile thereoff?
It is a representation of an artifact.
Sure, okay.
Of a historic artifact, yeah.
There
are two clues, by the way.
Okay, so this so I'm guessing it's a creepy, so we're kind of like trying to tie this to the Haunted Mansion, possibly, or ghosts or something, maybe. Let's hear that first hint.
The first clue is, it's said that this item was placed in a window to alert firefighters that a child lived in the residence.
This is like an American history question veiled as a Disney question, because it is a Disney question, but it would be helpful if I knew my Revolutionary War history. I've gotten ideas, but I'm happy to hear that second hint.
All right, hint number 2. Another story regarding this item, this is a little bit more morbid, but another story regarding this item is that a young girl placed this item in the window when her father went off to fight in the war and hoped to remove it upon his return, which never happened.
Oh no, that's sad.
That is sad.
That still doesn't help me what the item is. I'm gonna guess it's like a. See, okay, so if it's to So my thinking on this is if it's to alert like firefighters that a kid's there, it probably would be something that isn't made out of something that can catch on fire.
Like a red light and a siren going.
Yeah, like something made out of metal or maybe glass.
Some would say that these were made of porcelain. There's your third hint from Heyzen.
A porcelain. So what? I mean, so my thinking was correct. That's something
it's not a toilet.
It's not a toilet or a chamber pot. Put that chamber pot in the window. I hope Dad comes so I can take.
This has nothing to do with the brown streaks on the street.
No.
I hope Dad comes back so I can take the chamber pot out of the window.
We really need to use it.
All right, we're just gonna. I guess. We're gonna. It's my first inkling was like a teddy bear, like some sort of like child-related thing, and saying porcelain. So I'm just gonna guess some sort of porcelain doll.
Creepy doll.
Creepy doll.
Really?
So I found this image over on Reddit, posted by Harry _Scran. Scran. I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry, Harry. This was posted about 4 years ago, but you see the creepy doll in the mirror and around Liberty Square. In the window. Around Liberty Square, in the window, you'll find these creepy dolls. The sample, I couldn't pull the image fast enough that Jason had sent me, but he sent me one that looked kind of like Raggedy Ann. I was like, no, there's like Annabelle dolls all over, like freaking Liberty Square. So that's why I said, like, if I gave you that comment, you would have kind of known what it was. But yeah, apparently this is also a history lesson because these dolls were left as a way for firefighters to know, hey, there's children here, save this house.
Right.
Wow.
Hey, you know what? I never would have got it without Hazen's extra hint because I think I would have gone with teddy bear or chamber pot. I don't know.
And then the answer would have been John Stamos singing, "Baby, let me be your loving teddy bear."
There we go. It's all
and then
Full
he'll
House
be
and-
Locke.
There we go. That's the latest news that we can. Yeah. But thank you, Jason, for the question. That's that. I mean, hey, I really do need a buff up on my Walt Disney World stuff. I'm so Disneyland centric. I try to include as much Disney World stuff as I can, but I include a lot of. I find Epcot the most interesting. I think it has the most interesting history.
I believe you mean Ep100.
Ep100, as we say on Podketeers. Ep100.
That's right. Ep100.
So yeah, but that is a fantastic question. Thank you, Jason.
That was fun.
That was awesome. All right. So is this the time where we would cut to a commercial by Troy McClure and his acting chops, or?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how far through we are. We're only on the fourth question.
We're about,
I don't know.
I would say we're just about halfway done.
Did you come up with a commercial?
No, I just wanted to know if you were going to reuse the one from '99.
No, I mean, maybe I can put it in if I remember to edit in the audio episode. If I remember to edit in the what are you gonna say?
So I was just gonna say. So we'll just use this as an edit point.
There we go.
If you're listening and Andrew edits, you'll hear a commercial now.
Commercial now. Yeah, there we go. It'll go on Heyzen's now. But if not, we're just still here.
All right. So this is actually a set of questions.
Oh, no.
Okay. This set of questions was sent in by Alyssa.
Oh, no, Alyssa, what have you done?
These are so good.
This is my coworker, Alyssa. I'm scared.
Yeah, so I have officially 5 questions from Alyssa, but one of them, they were all kind of related to each other, so I kind of mashed them together into one question for you.
Okay.
As kind of like a three-piece. Because I think you'll get some of it on that one.
All right.
So, question 1 from Alyssa.
Oh, no.
You ready?
Yeah.
Can you name the type of whimsical, often city-run parks designed for young children, which, funny enough, soon began popping up in more areas across the U.S. after Disneyland's debut in 1955?
Oh, the short answer is no, but the long answer is I'm going to try and think about it. What comes to mind immediately, and I think that's just because there's something near me, is we have a place called Fairy Town. And so is it just Fairy Town?
It's the
our fairy
type.
tale. That's a fairy tale park.
That what is it? It's kind of fairy tale. You know what? Wow. I'm gonna give it to you.
Hold on. Let me
Let me give you a hint that might steer you to give me the actual. There is an attraction at Disneyland that shares the name of this type. But you're on the right track. Think of what you're talking about and think of the attractions on that track.
Snow White Parks.
No.
There's a whole. That's
you're
just the attraction.
Fairy tale.
There's fairy in the title.
No,
I didn't think so because.
But fairy tales are in
Storybook Park.
There you go.
There we go.
Storybook Parks. That's exactly what it is.
All right.
So
those are. I got so many hits from Heyzen.
So
Storybook Parks.
Yeah. So while there's an influence from larger parks such as Tivoli Gardens in Denmark and places like Children's Fairyland in Oakland, and Fairy Town and Funderland in Sacramento, these were all like fundamental to Walt's inspiration for Disneyland. Walt often visited the Oakland-based park. He went in 1954 and was like impressed by the child-size scale of things and the storybook sets, and he's like, I like this. We're bringing it to Disneyland. Unless I want to sound like Obama and be like, I like this. Bring it to Disneyland.
There you go.
That's horrible, Walt.
That was Heyzen's like Walt Disney / Obama impression.
That's right. So, again, great question, Alyssa.
Thank you, Alyssa.
Alyssa's second question.
Okay.
Remember, there's multiple.
Yes, there's many.
Yeah, this is also a fun one. What does Kurt Russell have to do with Walt Disney, the person?
Well, there's a lot of relations to Kurt Russell and Disney. I mean, he was like, very young when Walt Disney, was like going through these movies as Walt was, towards the end of his life. But Kurt Russell is the rumored last words of Walt Disney. Is that what we're looking for?
That is.
Okay, yes. Kurt Russell's the rumor. And it's kind of weird because it's very like contested. There's a lot of stuff they like, oh yeah, there was like some paperwork that said Kurt Russell on the like table next to his hospital bed, all this kind of stuff. So it's kind of not well documented, but that is the how do I want to say,
the lore.
The lore of Walt Disney is his last words were Kurt Russell.
So here's what I wrote in case you didn't know it. I had a feeling you were going to know this one, but here's what I wrote.
That's a big one.
Yeah, so legend has it that Walt had created a list of these TV projects that were in production, ready for production, or possible for escalation in story. Mm-hmm. And among those, the name that was misspelled, actually. It said Kurt, K-I-R-T, instead of K-U-R-T. Mm-hmm. It said Kurt Russell. So the connection between them started, like you said, really early when Walt saw him in the film Follow Me Boys, when he was just 13 years old. And he was so impressed by the performance that he ended up signing Kurt Russell to this like 10-year contract while he was a teenager, just to kind of lock him in as for their studio. So during an interview, Kurt Russell looked back on the story and said that it was probably Walt's secretary that showed him the note and said, yeah, this was the last thing that Walt wrote. And so it was like his name, right? But Disney legend and longtime archivist of the Disney company, Dave Smith, said, yeah, I'm not so sure about that. He disagreed with who actually showed Kurt Russell the note, and he said that the note itself included other names, essentially kind of pushing the notion that it wasn't really Walt's last words, like in a literal sense. It was just this like
a list of
like dump of information that he had at the time, and just Kurt Russell's name was kind of like the last thing that he wrote down incorrectly as part of the list. So So yeah, that's kind of the lore behind that. I thought it was
right.
super fun.
Yeah, no, it's a very and it's again there's no way of knowing unless people were in the room, right? Like when it was happening, and if people were in the room when he was writing this stuff down, like who's paying attention to that?
I want to be in the room where it happened.
Do you want to be in the room when Walt Disney died?
No, thank you.
When he was writing down this note, that's it.
See. Okay.
He didn't die then.
He was like Kurt Russell and then died. Right?
I'd be like, that's not how you spell Kurt, Walt.
And he's like,
and be like, who are you?
Yes, Walt Disney. That was the best Walt Disney impression I've ever heard. You should did the voice for the animatronic.
Right?
Right.
Would have been much better than the face. Just saying. Anyway, question 3 from Melissa.
All right. Alyssa.
So this is the one that I was mentioning was kind of 3 questions that she sent in.
All right.
And I'm combining them into a single question.
All right.
Because they're all kind of related to each other.
Let's see how to do this. How we're going to do this.
What shape type is Spaceship Earth, a.k.a. the Epcot ball, or Epcup? How many tiles form this shape, and what are those tiles made of?
Okay. So it's a geodesic sphere.
Ding ding.
I don't know how many tiles are on the thing. I'm gonna say, it's over 9,000. 11,320.
We are gonna edit.
Hey, you got it! Sorry, I had an itch on my face. I don't know what's happening there.
Those kind of.
And what are they made of? Is a good question.
I actually learned this while finding more about this question because Alyssa included the answer, but I didn't know what it was, so I had to go in and look for it. It was kind of interesting.
Is it like I'm gonna ask a question here, and you could not answer it is it like a proprietary like sort of material, or is it like a generalized material?
It's proprietary, but not to Disney.
Yeah, but like they're like this company is the company that makes this material.
Yes. And I have some information if you decide that you just want to.
Yeah, I felt that was the case. That's a fun one.
Now I know how to build my own.
Yeah. I mean, I don't... No, it can't... I was like, Kevlar keeps popping up in my head, but I know it's not Kevlar. They're not bulletproof. Epcot.
Imagine it was, though.
I'm gonna say...
honestly, unless you're familiar with the company, I don't think you're gonna get the material name. Unless you've already read it and know it. Like, it's not one of those that you're just gonna be like, it's Kevlar!
Let's do this. If you give me the company, will that give it away?
I don't think so.
Give me the... I'm relegated
you want the old name or the new name?
I'm relegated to not knowing the answer. I would say I'm giving up, but I want to see if I could suss this out.
Do you want to know the old name of the company or the new name?
Give me the old name.
Alusuize Composites.
Oh no, what's the new name?
3A Composites.
That doesn't help. Some sort of composite material, I guess. We're saying Teflon. Didn't think so. I have no idea. Some sort of thermoplastic. I don't know.
We asked 100 people.
All
right, I'm gonna tell you
Family
what it is.
Feud now.
I'm gonna tell you what it is.
All right.
Again, this was something that I learned during this one, so this was one of the questions I really enjoyed that Alyssa sent in. The material is called a leucobond.
Never would have got that in a million years. I've never even read that.
That's what I'm saying. That unless you actually know, like you read it somewhere, you're not gonna get it. But Alucobond is a composite material created in 1969 by a Swiss-German company, then known as Alu-Suisse Composites, now known as 3A Composites. And the material basically sandwiches together 2 layers of aluminum with a layer of plastic in the middle. So it's super lightweight. It's said to last about 20 years. And they even have a version that you can buy that's fireproof as well.
Interesting. Ooh. But not bulletproof. They don't have a Kevlar impregnated.
But 3A Composites.
Hey,
let us know if we just gave you an idea.
Spaceship Earth.
Well, hey,
I got a geodesic sphere. I feel good about that.
Yeah. So if these were split up into multiple questions, you would have gotten the first one.
First one.
You would have gotten the second one because
I totally got the second one.
You totally got that one.
All by my lonesome.
Yeah, and then there was this one. So
my real guess was over 9,000, which I guess is technically right.
It was right, and then you nailed the exact number after.
More than one, less than a million.
It was Price is Right rules. You got it.
Exactly. Thank you, Alyssa, for sending those questions in.
There's 2 more from Alyssa. Don't worry.
Oh, no! Okay, let's keep going.
These were great. All right. Which animated film and scene was the first to really showcase Disney's earliest uses of CGI? And pay attention to the wording in this one because it plays into the answer. I'm going to read it one more time for you. Which animated film and scene was the first to really showcase Disney's earliest uses of CGI?
There's a lot of so I covered a little bit of the first CGI stuff in a question before, and I believe the very first thing was something like the Black Cauldron. But I believe the way that this is phrased is going to be our guest in Beauty and the Beast. No, that's not the answer.
You gotta know this one. Yeah, I know you know this one.
You went too far.
I went too far.
Listen to how it's phrased.
Okay, let's listen to this question again. I could just be thinking. I'm overthinking.
Which animated film and scene was the first to really showcase Disney's earliest uses of CGI?
Melissa's over here.
I have a snarky response to this one, too.
Melissa's over here knowing it, just like, la, la, la.
I got a snarky response for this one.
Oh.
I mean, it's not that snarky. I just figure it builds more tension and more suspense, if I say that it's snarky, and then people are, ooh, what is he going to say?
Does this question have a hint that Heyzen made up or Alyssa included?
No.
No.
You want me to make one up, though?
I mean, this is... Okay, I'm going to ask this question. You don't have to answer it if you think it's going to give it away. Is this movie released by... I should say, is it a fully animated film?
Yes.
100%. Okay.
Yeah. What if I say the main character is an herb?
The main character is an herb.
Okay, then I don't know this answer.
Time comes for us all.
I mean, I guess. Pronounced the same, but whatever.
I don't know if that's just gonna... Let's see. I'm going backwards from Beauty and the Beast in my head because that means because you said I went too far.
You went way too far.
Way too far. Way too far.
Way too far.
Way too far. Well, it can't be. It can't be.
You should have been like 1950s. I'm kidding.
I was like, there was no computers.
You gotta go back to the future.
I was like, I have to figure out. Okay, when computers started.
Back in the 70s with the Apple I.
I know this, and I can't think of it.
I think you know it too.
I know because I'm pretty sure I
this now.
More importantly, we actually had a conversation about this.
Like recently?
It was
about 2 years ago.
I don't remember if it made it into an episode of Podketeers, but we talked about it specifically because the scene in Beauty and the Beast came up in the conversation.
Interesting. I'm getting this way too far is messing me up. We're gonna say, God, computers, huh? I got nothing, Heyzen. You want to come up with some more Heyzen hints so I don't look a fool?
Think of a year later.
From Beauty and the Beast?
No, from Black Cauldron.
So, what?
So what's that?
Come on, Andrew. It's elementary.
Steam's coming out of my ears.
It's elementary.
So it's the
Andrew.
So okay, light bulb. Is this is the inside Big Ben sequence of blah blah blah. What is that movie? The Great Mouse Detective.
You got it. That's exactly what it is.
I should have known it was a Great Mouse Detective thing because it's Alyssa. She's a big Great Mouse Detective fan. She sent me a thing the other day that I know she's a big fan of The Princess Bride and was like doing something and was like, does this look familiar? And I was like, I don't know, what is it, RuneScape? I was like, no. And I couldn't, and I finally like clicked. It was like, it's The Princess Bride. I'm like, oh, I'm so dumb. I know the things you like. Why can't I think of the things you like when it's important?
That's funny.
All right, there's one more of these Alyssa
you're
questions
right.
after this.
So here's what I had. I had some bullet points for this one. So yes, it is all the mechanical workings that you see, all of the cogs, the clockwork, all that stuff was made with CGI in The Great Mouse Detective. And so when I was thinking about this one, I know that the first thing people are going to think, but Tron! That was 1982.
Fully animated.
But it was fully animated, right? So it's in the question. It's not, that's a live action. It's not considered animated.
And so, the thing with Tron too is like there's like some computer effect. It's just like I mean, it was also hand painted the movie. Like it's very Tron's a whole other weird thing.
So technically speaking, when you mentioned the Black Cauldron, that is the first film that Disney experimented using CGI with. So it does hold that honor, but it only used it for like the bubbles. It was just little stuff. Boat and stuff. Yeah. So it wasn't to the extent that
there was no full sequence.
Exactly. So they learned from the Black Cauldron and really executed in The Great Mouse Detective. That's why I said that the question, the way that it's phrased is, it's not going to be the first one. It's which one really showcased
And I think that, it's just my head is so into, like, the firsts of things because that's a lot of how I write the question. So I'm like, God, I know the Black Cauldron's related to this somehow.
You got it right. I'm going to give it to you.
Okay.
I'm going to give them both to you.
Okay, with the hints. I don't know. Stumped. I'm going to say stumped.
It's our game.
Stumping this chump right here. All right, what's this last Alyssa question?
Last Alyssa question. Here we go. It's another animated film question.
Okay.
So, which Disney animated film was the first to feature real-world advertised products? And I'm adding this part for you.
I don't even need it.
Can you name at least 3 of those products?
Okay, so this was almost already in an episode of Quizneyland, and I haven't asked it yet.
Oh,
and
nice.
Also, this is an Alyssa thing. So this is Oliver and Company is the answer to the thing. So they go through Times Square because it takes place in New York. So the big one's Coca-Cola. There's a huge Coca-Cola banner, like billboard in Times Square. The other ones is going to be a little more difficult for me because I don't remember when that movie takes place.
In the 80s.
It just takes place around the time it was made.
Yeah.
Would Kodak be one of them?
It is one of them,
That's
yeah.
a good
And
guess.
I'm trying to think of big 80s companies.
I mean, if you want to keep thinking, you just, put your Walkman on and then listen.
Stop giving me hints. I can think of them.
saying.
So Sony,
Oh, yeah, you got one.
which is weird, but I guess Sony wasn't making films at the time, so it's like not as weird to have Sony. They just made TVs and Walkmans and
Yeah.
stuff. So there we go.
You want to know a tidbit totally unrelated to this
Sure.
that I learned recently? You know that Lorimar Studios turned into Sony?
I don't even know
No.
what
That was the
Lorimar
company that
Studios
made
is.
Full House.
No?
Oh.
Anyway,
Interesting.
Sorry, weird tidbit. Sorry, just go back to
Whatever happened to Lorimar Studios?
It became Sony and appeared in Oliver and Company.
There we go.
Can you
Jeez,
name a couple
Alyssa,
more?
thank you.
Can you
Can I name a couple more? Panasonic. I don't know.
No.
Fujifilm.
No.
Disney Store. Timex. Rolex.
You can go buy a
PV.
burger if you're too
Burger
hungry
King,
guessing all of these.
McDonald's.
There you go.
Uh,
Yeah. So the list
What else
that I
you got?
pulled, it was Coca-Cola, Kodak, Sony, McDonald's, Dr. Scholl's, USA
Ah.
Today,
Oh.
and Ryder Trucks.
Ryder Trucks. That's weird.
Yeah. It's an old
Hey.
moving company.
Yeah, I mean, they still have them.
They do.
Yeah, you can get Ryder.
Learning.
They sell. They're yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alyssa, thank you so much for all of these.
MVP,
were fun.
Alyssa.
Exactly. MVP, fantastic. I think, as a thank you for sending in these awesome questions, we should send her a Quizneyland shirt. What do you think?
Let's do it. I'm game.
Yay.
All right, Alyssa, send us your information or give it to Andrew so he could parlay it over to me, and we'll send you a Quizneyland shirt. Thank you so much for sending.
Or you
all
could
these
just send
awesome
it to me and I'll give it to her at work.
questions. I could do that as well.
You have my information.
Oh, I could have given it to you this past weekend. Can we go back to the future and back to the past in the future?
I
Can we
guess.
do that? All right, let's figure that out.
If we can figure
We'll
that out,
figure
we
it
can
out,
do that. All right.
Okay. I have a couple of questions
Okay.
from someone you may be very familiar with.
Oh no.
These are from Tina.
My wife.
Wife.
I don't know. I did the
Tina,
worst.
your wife.
Did the worst Borat impression of my life. My wife.
Oh, this is actually related to what we were just talking about, ish. Sorry.
Okay.
I mean, it's connected. It's not really related, but it's kind of connected.
Sure.
I'll tell you a fun story after. Okay, so Tina's first question is...
Okay,
she's
this
got
is
two.
hopefully the ease. She said there's one you're not gonna get. And I was like, okay.
She's right.
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, listen, if there's anything I've learned about doing these with Andrew is that you never know what he knows,
That
Right.
is true.
right?
That
Because
is
some
true.
of it, like, sometimes
It's
the
going down those
random-
clicky
That's
rabbit
what I'm
holes
saying.
of
Like,
just
you
like,
never know what he knows, right?
how did I
So-
get on this, like, the
As-
state that Mickey Mouse lives in?
The funny thing about this first one, I'll tell you the story after. Anyway,
Okay,
here we
question.
go. Question 1. On Friday, September 22nd, do you remember the 22nd of
Okay.
September? In 1989, TGIF officially premiered on ABC with a 2-hour block of comedy shows. When the concept was introduced in May of 1989 at the Upfronts, what was the moniker that the Friday block of entertainment was originally introduced to us with?
So this is basically, in layman's terms, this is like, what was TGIF called before it was called TGIF?
Yes.
Okay.
And there's 2 hints related to other days of the week.
When it was,
Shoosh.
this is a good. All right, let's hear that first hint.
Tuesdays were Terrific Tuesdays.
Interesting. So this is something going to be like Fantastic Fridays, or is that it?
It's not it, but you're
close.
on the right track.
What's another F alliteration?
We're not allowed to use those words. We're podcasts.
Minivan friendly.
It's minivan
Alliteration. Funtastic.
It actually has the word Friday in it.
Yeah, funtastic. But it's like, is it like word Friday?
No.
2 words.
It's Friday, word.
Friday, word. Tuesdays are terrific. Fridays are for fun.
That's 4 words, not Friday, fun.
Friday Fun Fest. Friday family.
You're on the right track with that last one.
Friday Family Fun Center.
Closer there, but no.
Friday. So Friday. We know Friday. We know this takes place on Friday.
Yeah.
Friday.
Do you remember the T-shirt I wore during the last Podketeers episode? It was based on the wrestling shirt. Remember
Friday Family.
No.
Fiend.
What did I tell you? It
Friend.
was the Podketeers what? It was based on
Faction.
the bullet.
Time. Friend. Form. I don't remember. You think I pay attention to you? I'm just kidding.
Let me ask you this. Who's the leader of
the club?
Club. So this was on Friday.
Friday. Club. Club is the word? I don't like that club
is the last word.
Friday Fun Club.
Yes!
I don't like that. Good job they
Friday
changed it.
Fun Club.
Friday Fun Club's a bad name. I'm glad
Yeah.
they changed it to TGIF.
Yeah!
Jeepers Creepers.
So here's the fun story related to this, and kind
Okay.
of related to Lorimar, I guess.
Jeez.
Actually, there's a bonus question for. I guess you kind of. No, you haven't answered it. What did
Okay.
TGIF stand for?
Tonight's gonna be fun. No, that doesn't. Those aren't the right.
There's no B.
But it's not. Thank God it's Friday. It can't be that.
It is not.
Thank Goofy it's Friday.
Thank Goofy, you got it.
Thank. I don't know.
So the answer to that is thank goodness it's funny. So here's where the fun story comes in for this one, at least fun for me. I recently heard a Pod Meets World episode about this exact thing.
Okay.
They had
nice.
film producer Jim Janicek on as a guest,
Okay.
and he talked about how he was one of the people working on like the intro, like the animated intro that they were going to use for this new block of TV
Okay.
shows. He was working on it with this guy named Bob Kurtz, whose company had made like animated commercials for like Shell, the gasoline company and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like almost done with this like animated intro for Friday Fun Club, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then ABC executives, Stu Browser and a young Bob Iger,
Mm-hmm.
called him and said, "Yeah, we're gonna go with TGIF instead. We don't like this Friday Fun Club thing." And
Figure out what TGIF stands for.
and so then there was this like mad scramble to redo the opening from Friday Fun Club to this new TGIF thing. And so like over the years, everybody kept saying like, "Oh, it stands for Thank God It's Friday. Thank goodness it's Friday." But even like in the interview, and as Tina pointed out in her bonus part of the question, Jim Janicek said, "Nah, it actually stood for Thank Goodness It's Funny." And so the way it's tied into Lorimar from earlier is that the very first show in the programming block was Full House when they filmed at Lorimar Studios before it ultimately turned into Sony. So
It's all connected.
it's all connected.
Yep.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm worried about this next question.
That was a good question.
If I
It
didn't get
was.
this one,
That's so
I'm
good.
job,
worried
Tina.
about it.
That's so good. All right, question 2. Numero dos. In 1994,
All right.
in the movie Angels in the Outfield,
Oh, God.
it featured a cast of heavy hitters and soon-to-be stars like Danny Glover, Christopher Lloyd, Matthew McConaughey, Adrian Brody, Brenda Flicker, and a young Joseph Gordon-Levitt, among many others.
Mm-hmm.
How many of the cast members won an Oscar, and can you name them?
The answer is no. Oh no. Yeah, you're gonna have fun going with that for forever.
Dude, this one stumped me when I saw it. I was like, whoa.
That's what's
She did
rough.
great.
This is a
There's only so
stumper.
many octaves I can go up, Andrew.
So I want to say Danny Glover does not have an Oscar.
He does not.
I want to say JGL does not have an Oscar.
Although he
And-
should.
For Inception? I don't know.
For
what he-
Inception.
Okay. Matthew McConaughey.
Hey. It's
Did
Matthew
he
McConaughey.
win for that movie? Did he win for... Christopher Lloyd doesn't have any Oscars. Does he?
I'll give you a hint.
Yeah.
I've
Is this
never
a
won
trick
an
question?
Oscar. No, I've never won an Oscar, so I'm not one of them. That's your hint.
Well, you're also not in the movie.
That's hint number 2.
Heyzen's not in the movie.
Actually, the real hint is none of them won their Oscars for this specific movie. So if
I
you're
didn't
thinking
think
about
so.
this one.
No, I'm just
it's
trying to
not
think
for
of
this one.
over their careers.
But you did get one of them. Because Mr. All right.
Yeah, I thought he got it for that. Was it Dallas Buyers Club or
That's
something?
the one he got it with.
Yeah. And I feel like Christopher Lloyd has to be one of these stuff. He could have. I guess he could have got a supporting actor. This was wins or nominations?
No, these are wins.
Wins. Okay.
Yeah. 2
2
for supporting actor, 1 for and 2 for best actor.
Oh, so well, we know there's 4. Here's the thing. I don't remember the rest of the people that are in Angels in the Outfield.
How about this? How about I read the names in the question again, and as I read the names, you say yay or nay, have they won an Oscar?
Okay. Are
Is that
all
fair?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Danny Glover,
No.
Christopher Lloyd.
I'm gonna have to say yes. No. I felt like no.
That's a no.
I felt no originally,
Yeah.
and that I keep second guess. Okay, so no.
Although
Got
he
it.
should,
he should.
Yeah.
when he goes
There's-
back to the future.
There's 10 movies Christopher Lloyd should have won an Oscar for.
True that. All right. We already got that one.
Yep, got one.
Adrian Brody.
I guess it's got to be 2. Is there 2 on Adrian? 1.
He's actually won 2. You're right.
2. Okay.
Good
Yeah.
job.
That feels like 2.
Yeah. Brenda Flicker.
I don't know who that is. Is there any more names?
Brenda Fricker. Sorry.
Is there any more names after Brenda Fricker?
Yes, one more.
Okay, read that next one.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Oh, so then I guess she has to be the one because I already said JGL
Yes.
doesn't have one.
Yeah.
So-
So Adrian Brody won Best Actor in 2003 for The Pianist and in 2025 for The Brutalist. McConaughey won Best Actor in 2014 for Dallas Buyers Club. there was another one not listed in there. Actually, I didn't even read it. So Ben Johnson, also in the movie, won Best Supporting Actor in 1972 for The Last Picture Show.
I don't even know who that
And
is.
I don't know who that is
Me
either.
neither. We
And my
learned.
apologies to Tina for not
That's okay.
realizing Ben Johnson was not in the question.
Some old man.
Yeah, and then Brenda Fricker won Best Supporting Actress in 1990 for My Left Foot.
My left foot. Oh, I looked up the picture of her. She's the freaking lady for the pigeon lady from Home Alone
From
2.
Home Alone?
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice. See, she should have won for that.
She should have won for that.
Home Alone 2 lost to New York.
Stumped me. Whew. That was a
Got you good,
stumper.
man.
Got me
Got you
good.
Yeah.
Got you good. All right. Now we have a question from somebody I think you're very familiar with.
More familiar than my wife.
Well, at least on a weekly basis for now.
Okay.
Take it away, Mel.
Yay.
Somebody here.
Somebody here. All right.
I've known Melissa longer than I've known my wife.
Yeah. So, here we go. What Disney attraction is mentioned in the 2001 horror film or horror comedy film Elvira's Haunted Hills?
Miracles to Molecules.
Elvira's Haunted Hill.
Mm-hmm.
My guess is it's not the Haunted Mansion. It feels like that would be too obvious. The way I want to guess this is like it's like a throwaway. I have two guesses, but
Hint number 1. Bob Gurr probably had a hand in designing it.
No, it's Chapek.
Bob Chapek. All right, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Would
See,
you like a
'cause-
hint?
Yeah, let's take a hint. Why not?
All right. It
See if
is
it
a dark
cements me.
attraction.
All right, so my two guesses were ones that I feel like can be used to like when people like talk about theme parks offhand. You know, a lot of people say it's not Pirates of the Caribbean, like that kind of thing. Like that's not my answer, but my second answer was Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Is that my guess is Mr. Toad's Wild Ride?
You're locking
Not it. That's I'm locking in Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
Are you sure you don't want to go with Woozles and Heffalumps?
I don't think it's Winnie the Pooh.
And that's pretty damn scary.
Okay, because they would
That
have to
is
say
scary.
Winnie the Pooh. What's the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, and that's also like the title of a cartoon series. If I'm wrong, just let me guess again. But I'm gonna say Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
You are correct.
Yeah, rock and
You are
roll.
correct.
That's my other one that I feel like is offhand for like theme park ride or like rides. Like do you know the context in which they say it?
Oh yeah. I was gonna read you like
Okay, great.
this because I had seen the movie and I was like, oh, I gotta bring this up. This is so cool. So yeah, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride is mentioned in the scene where Elvira and she's in the horse carriage with Dr. Bradley. I know, weird name. So in the carriage, it's rocky, right? I cannot
Okay.
specifically go into details because not minivan friendly. So
If
I
the
will say
carriage is a
this.
rockin'.
no. As
Oh.
she's being thrown around,
Uh-huh.
she says, "Nobody told me this was gonna be Mr. Toad's Wild Ride,"
Oh, okay.
and
yep.
then it keeps going from there.
Nice.
And I was like, "Hey, that's new."
I
was
like
fun.
that. I always
There
like
you
when there's just offhand references to like theme
Yeah.
parks or like Disneyland and stuff. You can kind of tell that the people writing it or a part of it are fans of like Disneyland when those little things sneak in,
Yeah.
Of course.
which is always fun.
I love it. Okay. My turn.
Heyzen's
Yeah.
turn.
I have 2 questions for you.
All right.
Are you ready?
I am ready. I'm prepared.
No, Andrew. I said, are you ready?
Pew, 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 pew.
Then, for the thousands in attendance and the dozens watching on YouTube.
Oh, not millions?
No, there's like dozens.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
I'm trying to keep it on my head.
Ooh, this is where you separate the cream of the crop.
Andrew
Cream
just
of the
put
crop.
on.
I put on Heyzen just made me a Macho Man Randy Savage
It
crown.
looks great.
But does fit with my headphones on, so
It's okay.
Okay. Question the first.
okay.
Which actress, known for playing a Disney princess, sang at a memorial for JFK?
Oh.
This is a good question.
It is.
because I think it's tricky. I think it's a little.
It's tricky.
Tricky. I think because of JFK was assassinated in what 1960 3. Say I need to go back to history class. I don't know about these dolls. I don't know about when JFK was assassinated. Creepy doll. So if he is 1963,
I'm wishing.
Don't give me any hints.
I'm not giving you any hints.
Stop singing, Steph. He's like trying to move me along, and I'm trying to lengthen this episode.
I said nothing of that sort, sir.
I'm just gonna purposefully not guess that, just to be stubborn about it.
Then you would be wrong. I mean,
the thing is, now I have to remember.
It's not like you have many options to choose.
I have to remember what the heck her name is, because that's something. Her name is. You could have just asked me who's the voice of Snow White, and I wouldn't have gotten it.
Would you like to phone a friend?
Sure? What? Heyzen, give me a hint.
She's not wishing. She's not wishing for the one she loves.
That narrows it down.
He's trying to be Mr. Sly over here. I need you to.
I really was just singing that song. It has nothing to do with the question.
Oh, you're for serious right now?
100%.
Okay, so I need to not try and guess whatever her name is.
No.
Known for playing a Disney princess, is what you said, or voicing a Disney princess. Is that fair to say?
Yep.
Okay. 60s. All right. Well,
I wonder.
That's why I feel like this is like a Stump one. 63. All right. I'm gonna go. No, there's no way that could be.
Maybe.
I'm going to say. Okay, so we got Snow White, we got Sleeping Beauty, we got Cinderella, and then there's not a lot of princess movies after that, right?
That's true.
I'm singing the song in my head.
I think I kind of figured I know the answer.
So I'm just gonna to move this along. I feel like I'm either very clever.
Here, I'm gonna give you a first hint.
Very wrong.
I'm gonna give you an actual hint.
Okay,
that hopefully
actual
helps you.
hint. Okay.
She actually went on to become a really accomplished opera singer.
Oh dang.
That wasn't.
Not helpful?
If it's the person I'm thinking of, I had no idea that person did that.
Let me give you a second hint that hopefully helps.
Let's do this.
She was honored with the prestigious Disney Legend Award in 1999.
Posthumously?
Perhaps.
I'm giving up, Heyzen. I'm locking in. Andrew doesn't know. Andrew's locking in Stumped.
Mel, you wanna?
Is it
What's
Mary
your guess?
Costa?
It is Mary Costa.
Yes.
Mary Costa.
So at 22 years old, Mary Costa had been hired by Disney to play Princess Aurora in Sleeping Beauty. And, her voice preceded her. Like, she was so good. She went on to become an opera singer. And in 1963, Jacqueline Kennedy reached out and requested that she sing at the memorial service for President John F. Kennedy during this televised event that they held at the Los Angeles Sports Arena, where she sang Libérame from Giuseppe Verdi's Requiem.
What this is telling me is I need to go study the voice actors. Like, I never would have just got Mary Costa at all. Like,
my
She's
second
like
question
my
is
favorite.
my second question is also a voice actor related question.
I hope it's not from the freaking 1930s, 50s.
Before the Renaissance.
I'm sorry.
All right, here we go. Let's
you're
go,
wishing.
Hazen. Now I'm wishing. Let's get this over with.
Maybe
Let's
you have Mike
get
helping you put together a dress.
Andrew
Who knows?
wrong.
All right,
You
here
can
we
tell
go.
I'm not cheating because I don't know any of these.
Here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
You might actually know this one.
All right, let's see.
Which actress, known for playing a Disney princess, voiced the character of Eva in Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater?
Woo! I don't know.
You know, I think I might have played the first Metal Gear Solid a little bit, but I don't know if I played Metal Gear Solid 3.
Snake Eater.
Snake Eater. So that was the name of the character, Snake Eater.
No, the name of the character was Eva.
Eva.
Not to be confused with Eva.
Eva.
Yeah, that's what threw me off. I was like, wait.
All right, Hazen, this is too vague for me. I need a hint.
There's no hints.
There's no hints.
There's no hints.
You're Mr. Hint.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. She didn't use her real name.
Doesn't help. Jeez, Louise, Marie. Where Metal Gear Solid 3, that had to have come out in what, like the late 90s?
That's a
Yeah.
good way to narrow it down.
I'm going to ask you
I'm
a qualifying
curious.
question you can answer
Sure.
if you feel like. Did she voice the Disney princess before she voiced this character in Metal Gear Solid?
Yes.
All right.
I'll even give you another hint.
Okay.
She became a Disney legend in 2011.
2011? That was the year they inducted all those princesses, right? There's like 8 of them.
Wow.
So I'm gonna guess just
not the
because
question, not the answer I thought I was gonna get, but much funnier than the one I thought I was gonna get.
I'm gonna guess just for the. There's 3 people that I'm just juggling, and
That's a lot of people to juggle.
I know I'm really strong.
Your forearms are like Popeyes.
Just boing, boing, boing. I'm gonna guess Paige O'Hara.
Is that your final
Let's
answer?
lock it in
Locked in?
to be wrong.
Mel, do you want to take a guess on this one?
I would have guessed Ming Nan Wen.
Both
Or wrong.
are good guesses, but incorrect.
Okay, so
The answer is
my other 2 that I was juggling was Jodie Benson and Susan Egan were my other 2 that were in there.
so. Which one do you want to go with?
It's hard. I'm gonna have to say Jodie Benson just to play the field.
You're right.
Nice.
So
I should have.
It was
She
the
does
Little
so
Mermaid
much
herself.
stuff. She
She
does
does.
so
Disney
much
legend
stuff.
Jodie
I should. She's always game to do a voice.
Yeah.
I should have picked her.
So here's the deal. So the funny thing about this one is that literally for like 2 decades, her name wasn't even credited for this one.
Oh, really?
She chose to remain anonymous because her work with Disney was so family friendly, and she didn't want her name associated with this like M-rated project
Right.
like Metal Gear, because the Metal Gear franchise is like
Yeah,
not
it's pretty
minivan
nasty.
friendly.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So she and the director got together and they're like, look, the way that you can do this is if you don't use your real name. So they changed her name, not associating it with her.
Bodhi
She still
Jensen.
got her bag, right? And so the voice role for like 2 decades was credited to the pseudonym Suzette Minet, which was this like changed up version of Suzette Monet, which was Jodie's childhood puppy's name.
Interesting.
Now the
Oh,
crazy
that's so
thing,
sweet.
the crazy thing is that her voice was so distinct in the game, and like Little Mermaid was so prominent, like the voice, like people recognize it. They're like, that's gotta be Jodie Benson. That's gotta be Jodie Benson. And for years they're like, nah, man, that's Suzette Monet. That's not Jodie Benson. And it wasn't until literally last year in 2024. When they got together for this video for like with all the original voice actors for the remake of Metal Gear Solid 3, which is like now like Solid Delta Snake Eater or something like that. I don't know.
Something like that.
They finally revealed Jodie Benson as the voice of Eva and said, "I'm
awesome.
Suzette Monet." So
I just looked up. It was
surprise!
released in 2004.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For like 2 decades, people are like, man, that sounds like Jodie Benson, but it's not. It's Suzette Monet. So, yay. We did
That's
it!
so cool.
So
We
I got
did
like two and a, like if you combine them all, I got like 2 1/3 questions right. So I feel thoroughly stumped, which
Well,
is
now's
what we
your
came here
chance
to do.
redeem yourself.
It's not gonna happen.
I don't know.
We'll
I
see.
think you want
Mickey Mouse's pants are red sometimes.
His knickers, sir. I'm going to give you 90 seconds.
All right, let's do it.
90
ooh.
seconds to answer as many of these as possible.
All right, I'm gonna close my eyes.
Mel,
Think really
I need
hard.
you to keep track of how many times I say correct. You don't need to close your eyes, I guess. I mean,
No, I'm
unless it
gonna.
helps you
This
think.
is a think and not close my eyes.
Let me know when you're ready, Mel. Like I said, originally the rapid fire was designed to be just like trivia that I think Andrew would know. But then I felt that's not fun rapid fire because it won't turn into rapid fire. It'll turn to Andrew trying to think of what the answers are. And the whole point is how many of these can you get right of these like simple Disney questions that pretty much every Disney fan knows.
So, and if I'm not gonna get it right away, I'm just gonna say skip, and then
Okay,
we can
fair
always
enough.
go back to it if I.
Fair enough.
Because you got quite a few in there, yeah,
Oh, I got tons.
in the hopper.
Ready?
Okay.
I
Let's
got
go.
like 3 hours worth of these.
All right.
Let's go.
I'm kidding. All right. Ready?
Let's do it.
90 seconds on the clock begins now. What is the name of Mickey Mouse's dog?
Pluto,
Correct. Which Disney princess leaves a glass slipper at the royal ball?
Cinderella,
Correct. What kind of animal is Dumbo?
elephant,
Correct. In The Lion King, what's the name of Simba's uncle?
Scar,
Correct. What is the color of Ariel's hair in The Little Mermaid?
red,
Correct. What is the name of the toy cowboy in Toy Story?
Woody,
Correct. Which Disney movie features the song Let It Go?
Frozen,
Correct. In Beauty and the Beast, what is the name of the little teacup?
Chip,
Correct. What is the name of the city where Big Hero 6 takes place?
San Francisco,
Correct. Who trained Hercules to be a hero?
Philatides,
Correct. What is the name of the pub that Flynn brings Rapunzel to in Tangled?
the Snuggly Duckling,
Correct. In Aladdin, what's the name of Jasmine's pet tiger?
Raja,
Correct. In The Emperor's New Groove, what animal does Cusco get turned into?
the llama first anyway.
Correct. What is the name of the demigod in Moana?
Maui,
Correct. What is the name of the first full-length animated feature released by the Disney Company?
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs,
Correct. In Peter Pan, what are the names of the darling children?
Wendy, John, and Michael,
Correct. What is the name of the sorcerer in Fantasia?
Wensid,
Correct. In Zootopia, what is Judy Hopps' badge number?
Skip,
What is the name of the whale that swallows Geppetto and Pinocchio?
Monstro,
Correct. What's the full name of the villain in The Hunchback of Notre Dame?
Fraud, Claude Frollo,
Title?
Judge,
Correct. And that's time.
Wow.
How many was that, Mel?
I don't know. I skipped one.
19.
Judy Hopps' badge number.
That one shocked me. I was like,
37.
It's one.
What? I almost guessed one.
Her badge is one.
The first bunny officer, I guess she gets just one.
Yeah. Well done.
They
Almost
said
20, man.
19.
good job.
Yeah.
19.
90 seconds, that's not bad. I told you
No.
they weren't going to be difficult. Do you want to go for round 2 on this one?
We can if you think
Let's
it'll
do
be.
round
If you
two.
got them. Okay, round
Let's
2.
do
Another
round two.
90 seconds. Then
All
we'll
right,
get it.
we're going to put 90 seconds on the
this.
clock again. I already
All right.
gave you this one, so I'm not going to give you that one anymore.
All right.
All right. 90 seconds begins now. In The Rescuers Down Under, what is the name of the giant golden eagle?
Skip.
What is the name of the three-headed dog that guards the underworld in Hercules?
Oh, skip.
What is the name of the Native American tribe Pocahontas belongs to?
I don't know. Skip. These are hard
In
ones.
Treasure Planet, what is the name of the shifting alien cook?
Long John Silver.
No. In Atlantis, the Lost Empire, what is the name of the language expert?
Skip.
In Robin Hood, what kind of animal is Prince John?
Bear. No, Prince John, a lion.
Correct. What is the name of the island in Lilo and Stitch?
Hawaii. Oh, which specific island?
Pacific Island.
Kauai.
Correct. In The Sword and the Stone, what is Merlin's pet owl's name?
Archimedes.
Correct. In Meet the Robinsons, what is the name of the villain with the bowler hat?
The bowler hat guy.
First
or are you
name
looking for a
as
goob?
a child? That's it. Correct. What's the name of the kingdom where Frozen takes place?
Arendelle.
Correct. That's all the questions I had. You had 20 seconds left on the clock.
Answer. Give me them again. The ones that I
the
skipped.
other ones. Sorry. Hold on. Let me put the 24 seconds
Fluffy.
back on the clock.
Is that...
Hold on. Let me go back.
No, that's Harry Potter.
20. And then this is boom, 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 boom. And start. In The Rescuers Down Under, what is the name of the giant golden eagle?
Jangle, is it Orville?
No.
No.
What is the
that's
name
wrong.
of the three-headed dog that guards the underworld in Hercules?
It's not Cerberus, is it?
It is, correct.
Okay.
What is the name of the Native American tribe Pocahontas belongs to?
Wanape?
No.
No.
In Treasure Planet, what is the name of the shape-shifting alien cook?
Alien Cook. This isn't...
Time is up.
I don't know. Okay. Give me those answers I got wrong. How many did I get right, Melissa?
6.
6. Yeah, I did.
These were tough.
These were a little bit
Yeah.
harder. Okay.
Yeah. So, Marahut
Oh, okay.
is the
This
golden
is-
eagle.
Oh.
What is the name of the Native American tribe Pocahontas belongs to? Is the Powhatan.
Okay.
In Treasure Planet, the name of the shape-shifting alien cook is Ben, the bioelectronic navigator. In Atlantis, the Lost
He's the
Empire,
robot. If you would have said the robot.
Robot.
He's a cook?
Yeah, he's a cook.
The voiced by Martin Short? That Ben?
He's a cook.
Right, no. Right, yeah. Anyway.
And then in Atlantis, the Lost Empire, the name of the language expert is Milo Thatch.
Milo Thatch.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
and cartographer Milo Thatch. I always think of him as the map guy, but that's not that's a me thing.
So what'd you think of Rapid Fire?
You know what? I like the first round a little better than the second round, I tell you what.
Well, they
But-
couldn't stay that easy if you went to round 2.
No, I agree. Yeah, I mean, that was fun. I'd be happy to do that anytime, even if I do look a fool, which is fun.
I don't think you look a fool. Look,
You
listen.
didn't.
I feel like I've said this before on Podketeers that when it comes to trivia, it's all in there, right? Like I learn all this stuff and it's in there, and randomly I'll just like, oh, it was called Lorimar before Zoni. But in cases like this, if I'm put under pressure and there's a timer, there's some kind of competitive aspect to it, it doesn't like come up, as quickly as it does when we're just having a conversation because the pressure isn't there. So the fact that you put yourself on the line, you let us test your knowledge, you knew a bunch of it, and even if we had to give you a few hints along the way, the pressure was on you, man. And honestly, the fact that you've produced 99 episodes of Quizneyland with all these amazing facts, I've learned a ton from listening to those episodes of Quizneyland. I know that others listening have learned a ton from listening to Quizneyland as well. So I think it's an amazing accomplishment that we're celebrating episode 100, getting ready to celebrate the anniversary in a few weeks. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
If you got the answers wrong, I hope you learned something.
I sure did, I learned I need to go do some more learning, that's for sure. I need to go do some more going on IMDb and the fandom page. I do have a thing, though. Ben isn't a cook in any of the stuff that I can find. He's a waiter, and I'm just going to say this right now. He's a robot.
Are you sure?
Why is he a shapeshifter?
I remember he was a cook.
Because the thing that got me confused is there's morph, right? In
Yeah.
Yeah.
And morph like changes shape. I think that's where I'm getting confused.
Then if that's the case, I remember he was a cook, which is why I wrote it down. But
I don't know. I'm just looking.
If that's the case, then I will retract that one. I will retract that question.
It's fine. It was in the
and
one.
I'll give you an extra point. So points.
All right. Point
7
another
points.
7.
Boom.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
You
I'm
were the winner with 7 points.
Yay! Ding 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 ding.
You did it.
Anyway, so this is a pretty long episode, so we can get out of here. But I just want to thank everybody for sending in the questions. I really appreciate it, and your guys, Heyzen coming, dealing with all the emails and setting it all up and programming it, because I didn't, who knows what we were doing, Melissa, for coming up with your questions, everything, and fielding the questions from my wife. So yeah, it's I'm happy to be here at episode 100, and let's see if we get to 200. I'm sure we will, if my brain will let me keep doing it. Sometimes these take a lot of work, I tell you what. As some of you guys may know when you sent your questions in, it's not like some stuff, there's facts out there that are just good facts, but they're hard to put in a question. Like that, there's so many things that I've come across, and I'm like, this is great fact. There's not a lot of information about it, but it also is not easily guessable in any way, shape, or form. So it's just something that lives as just a fact. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just add a segment like, here's a fact.
A fun fact. A Friday fun fact.
Friday fun fact club. So yeah. Thanks everybody so much for listening. I don't know what else to say. Stick around. The next episode will be episode 101.
You want me to close it out for you?
Do you got a closeout thing? Go right ahead.
I'm just going to close it out like you.
Like I do?
Like Andrew. Well, that's our show. Thanks for playing. We hope you had a blast and possibly learned something too. Thank you for being a part of our historic 100th episode of Quizneyland. Andrew, again, congratulations. Thank you for letting us be a part of this.
Happy 100.
Happy 100. So that's it.
And this is your I have to put in my weird echo Quizneyland, but I don't have my script in front of me. You've been listening to Quizneyland. I don't know what I say. This is just going to end poorly, and then the music will play, and it'll be okay. So, goodbye, everybody. Thank you.
Goodbye, everybody.